Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Lotus and Light Studio. Before we begin, take one slow breath and release everything that has happened today. Because for the next few moments, nothing outside of you is more important than the truth waiting inside, okay? So let's pray to all the directions. May the East awaken wisdom, South awaken the courage, West awaken the surrender, and North awaken discipline. Agni, purify the space. Vayu, carry away illusions. Jal, reveal hidden emotions. Prithvi, keep us steady. And Akasha, open the doorway to higher consciousness. May every being receive only the guidance that belongs to their soul. This is not a reading about the future. This is not a promise of events. This is an invitation to recognize what the divine feminine is already awakening within you. If you feel called, allow your heart to become still, because Shakti never forces, she simply waits until you are ready to remember. Now let's see what our first message is. Yellow Tara, wealth and prosperity. Now, do not misunderstood that prosperity begin with money. Prosperity begin with Shakti that no longer leaks, okay? The greatest poverty is not a lack of wealth. The greatest poverty is a scattered life force. Every unresolved attachment, every unspoken resentment, every fear of rejection, every desire to be accepted create those tiny holes within your energetic vessel. And through these openings, your prana continuously escapes. Yellow Tara does not arrive to hand you abundance, she arrives you to seal those openings. Every form of Tara represents movement across an inner ocean. And Yellow Tara is not carrying you towards riches, she is carrying you towards energetic sovereignty. Every obstacle you experience externally first exists as an unconscious agreement internally. Ask yourself, where have you accepted less than your own worth? Where have you continued giving your energy simply because you fear disappointing someone? Where have you confused kindness with self abandonment? Every time you betray your inner knowing, you create an energetic debt. And this energy is also giving message about karma. The karma created against your own soul. Okay. So Yellow Tara asks you to repay that debt not through guilt, through courage. There is another mystery here. Yellow represents Manipura, the solar fire. Most of the seekers believe the heart is where awakening begins. And without a disciplined solar center, I'll say the heart becomes emotional. Without your inner fire, compassion becomes exhaustion, right? Without boundaries, love becomes sacrifice. And Yellow Tara strengthens the inner sun. She teaches, do not give because people demand. Give because your soul overflows. Do not serve from emptiness, serve from fullness, okay? As you all might aware of the fact that Lakshmi never stays where consciousness remains chaotic. She naturally settles where order exists, right? And therefore, Yellow Tara is asking you, how organized is your inner temple? Not your house, but not your schedule, but your consciousness, okay? What thoughts repeat every day? What emotions consume your mornings? What conversations continue long after people have left? Where attention goes, prana flows. Where prana gathers, reality slowly started taking forms, right? This is why disciplined awareness itself becomes prosperity practice. So there is another hidden initiation here. Yellow Tara is asking you to stop measuring value by accumulation. Instead, measured value by circulation. Does your knowledge circulate? Does your kindness circulate? Does your creativity circulate? Does your wisdom circulate? Water that never moves becomes stagnant. Money behaves similarly, okay? Knowledge behaves similarly. And here, look, the second message we are getting here is Yemayá, surrender and soothe. So after fire comes water, and my energy reading never awaken only one element. Every expansion must be followed by dissolution. Yemayá appears not to make you passive, she appears to soften what force cannot heal. If you think surrender means giving up, that's not surrender, that's defeat, okay? Now, true surrender is a complete relaxation of resistance. Imagine holding your fist tightly for years. Eventually, you forget you are even clenching, right? Your muscles begin believing tension is natural. Mind behaves exactly the same way. So does the heart, so does the womb, right? Yemayá begins by asking, What tension have you mistaken for your personality? That's the message, that's the question this energy is asking you. Perhaps you believe you must always stay strong, always solve every problem, always protect everyone, always carry responsibilities. Yet the Divine Mother never intended the feminine to become burden. She intended the feminine to become flow. Consciousness is Shiva and movement is Shakti, right? Water is Shakti's favorite teacher because water never argue, it never compete, it never force mountain to move. It simply continues flowing, and eventually over the time mountains change shapes. There is immense power in softness, believe this. Every river reaches the ocean because it never insists on remaining the same. Ask yourself honestly, where have you become rigid? Where do you refuse change because certainty feels safer, right? Yemayá gently dissolved certainty because certainty often protects fears. So your emotions were never meant to stay identical. Neither were your identities. Neither were your beliefs. Many seekers become attached to the version of themselves who first awakened, first realization. You're attached to it. But awakening never ends. Every stage eventually dies. Every identity eventually dissolves, even if it is a spiritual identity. I will say specifically the spiritual identity. That's what we called in our sadhana the continuous inner death, right? The death of fixed self image. Yemayá washes these identities away, one tide at a time. There is another initiation here. Water remembers. Now, modern science studies memories within water in various ways, while many spiritual traditions use water symbolically as a carrier of intention and purification, right? Sacred bathing and ritual offering are practiced not because water is seen as a magical by itself, but because it becomes a medium through which attention, mantra, and devotion reshape the practitioner's own consciousness, right? And the body also remember every grief, every disappointment, every betrayal, not because life wishes to punish you, because the body faithfully protects the unfinished experiences. Yemayá says, stop asking why healing takes time. Ask instead, how long have I been carrying this wave? No ocean empties in one moment, and neither does your heart's ocean will, okay? So, finally, she places before you one final lesson. You cannot command stillness. You create conditions where stillness naturally arrives, right? Slow breathing, honest tears, sacred silence, prayer without demanding, right? Service without expectation. Those become these become rivers leading back towards your own soul. Okay, try this. Now here, when I join these two energies together, notice the sequence. First the inner sun, and second the sacred water, right? One establish the direction, other remove the resistance. One strengthen your center, other teaches trust. Without fire, water become indecision, right? Without water, fire become domination. So that's why I'll say these energies are not interested in imbalance but interested in integration. Perhaps this is why these two energies arrive together. Some of you might have spent years trying to create but you have not rested. Others have spent years healing but have forgotten to build, right? Both become incomplete. Creation without surrender becomes control, and surrender without creation becomes stagnation. So the awakened woman walks between these two rivers. She knows when to speak, she knows when silence carries greater wisdom, she knows when to act, she knows when to wait, and she knows that prosperity without inner peace eventually becomes another prison, and peace without purpose slowly loses its vitality. As you leave this reading, do not ask when will these messages happen, right? Instead, ask, where can I embody them today? Can you guard your life force with greater awareness? Can you let one unnecessary burden fall away? Can you allow your actions to arise from clarity instead of compulsion? Now, the deepest initiation is rarely dramatic. So it's the quiet discipline of returning again and again to your own center until your thoughts, emotions, actions, and spiritual practice move in harmony. May Adi Shakti illuminate your discernment. May your inner fire remain steady without becoming harsh. May your inner waters remain gentle without losing their depth. And may your life become a place where strength and compassion exist together. Until we meet again, I'm leaving with you this air, water, and Mother Earth. And walk with awareness, honor the sacred power within you, and let every step become part of your sadhana.